This is the story of a digital art museum in Madison, Wisconsin. In 7 weeks in the summer of 2025, about 200 people visited our prototype space at Roundhouse Studios, where they danced with interactive art, they saw 3D art, they saw art from over 60 artists from around the world, some of it animated, some of it mouse interactive. They saw a drawing robot and learned how art can be made from code. They got to co-create a piece of art by choosing parameters, and then they got to take that art home with them for free. Visitors talked about how interesting and fun our exhibits were. This was just a taste of what's possible with digital art. I'm Steve Hingle, MadMAT's founder and a generative artist, which means that I write code and then the code makes art with random elements. It's not AI art. I have a YouTube channel where I teach others to create generative art, and I'm a CPA for nonprofits, taking care of about 20 nonprofits. I started the museum because I could see people lighting up when I told them about how I create art. They've never heard of this art form, and they're intrigued. They want to learn more. And in Madison, in a year, you might see 10 pieces of digital art in the whole city. It's way underrepresented. There's so much digital art out there that people don't know about, and I wanted them to see it. Our artists are from all over the world: Hong Kong, Cuba, Turkey, Kenya, Argentina, Australia, and this art deserves to be seen on a big screen. It looks so much better on a big screen. People are really excited about the interactive art. I love seeing them dance with art and with each other. A lot of this stuff could be done by yourself from your home computer, but when families, friends, and couples are in the same space together, they're watching each other interact with the art, they're dancing together, they're talking about it, they're reaching out to try to touch the 3D images. And it creates this shared moment of wonder and fun. It's really beautiful. A lot of our art is made from code, but we also have art where the artist uses a pad to create a digital painting, or they're taking photos and then manipulating and distorting the images. We're not completely banning AI art, but it's going to be a small part of the collection, and it has to be clear that a human put in effort to create the art. There's a lot to unpack there, but we want to create opportunities to talk about AI art while not undermining the work of other artists. The big dream is for a somewhat large space, maybe on State Street, with lots of screens, with probably 2 rooms to show the interactive projected art. But in that case, we wouldn't just project it onto one screen, but it would go on all the walls, the ceiling, the floor, and create a truly immersive experience. This is going to be a good place to have a party. We'd love to have programs for kids where we teach them how to make digital art either at the museum or we go into schools. We'd love to have exhibits where we display student art. Augmented reality is an area we'd like to explore. We'd give visitors a pad they can walk around the museum with, and in the pad they see the museum but with extra stuff, sculptures that only exist virtually, and they can view it from all angles, or things are flying around them. Or they hold the pad up to a piece of still digital art, and in the pad the art becomes animated and parts are flying off the screen. We'd also love to have physical art that uses mechanical elements. So it's not just screens, but any art that is using technology to innovate and push the boundaries of what's possible. Now that we moved out of the prototype space, we want to focus on fundraising efforts, but we're also going to be doing pop-ups, bringing part of the museum to groups or events, or occupying an empty storefront for a weekend. We'd also love to get some large screens in public spaces, maybe on a wall in a coffee shop or a bar. And we might create a second prototype. There are lots of ways to get involved with MadMAT. You can visit our website where there's a lot to explore, follow us on social media and share with friends, donate US dollars or cryptocurrency, and attend our pop-up events. If you're a digital artist, consider donating or lending us your art. We're looking for board members and advisory board members, and we're looking for opportunities to collaborate with other organizations. For generous donors, we're happy to put your name or logo on our website and display it on site once our museum is open. We're really excited to continue this journey and see where it takes us. We hope you'll join us in creating something special for Madison.